Hello everyone, it's me again, Teacher GZ, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, you are going to learn how to find the rate. Example number 1. 1 is what percent of 10? Solution. Using the formula, rate is equal to percentage divided by the base. So, using the formula, rate is equal to, the percentage is 1 over the base, which is 10. So rate is equal to 1 divided by 10. So rate is equal to 1 divided by 10 is 1/10. And 1/10 times 100 is equal to 10%. So the answer is 1 is 10% of 10. Check. This is one way to know if our answers is correct. We are going to use the formula P is equal to R times B, or percentage is equal to rate times base. Substitute. The rate is 10%, the percentage is 1, and the base is 10. So 1 is equal to 10% times 10. So the rate is 10%. We are going to change percent to decimal. So the decimal of 10% is 10 hundredths. So 10 hundredths times 10 is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 1. So it is equal to the given percentage. Therefore, the answer is correct. We have example number 2. 10 is what percent of 20? Solution. 10 is the percentage. What percent is the rate? And of 20 is the base. The rate is the unknown or the missing value. So we are going to use the formula R is equal to P over B. So R is equal to P over B. We are going to substitute P into 10 and B is 20. So R is equal to 10 divided by 20. So 10 divided by 20, the answer is 5/10. So 5/10, we are going to change decimal to percent. We are going to multiply it by 100. So 5/10 times 100 is equal to 50%. So the answer is 10 is 50% of 20. Check. So we are going to use the formula P is equal to R times B. And then we are going to substitute the value of R or the rate 50%, the value of B or the base 20, and P or the percentage is equal to 10. So 10 is equal to 50% times 20. So we are going to change percent to decimal. So it becomes 50 hundredths. They multiply it by 20. So the answer is 10. So the equation is equal. Example number 3. 7.5 or 7 and 5/10 is what percent of 75? Solution. Okay, the value of P is 7.5 or 7 and 5/10. The rate is unknown. We do not know what is the rate. And the base is 75. So we are going to use the formula R is equal to P over B. Okay, R is equal to 7.5 or 7 and 5/10, the value of P over 75. Right? R is equal to 7.5 divided by 75. The answer is 1/10. Multiplied by 100, so the answer is 10%. Decimal changed to percent, so it become 10%. The answer is 7 and 5/10 is 10% of 75. Alright, next we are going to check the answer. Once again, use the formula P is equal to R times B. Substitute. P is equal to 7 and 5/10. R is equal to 10%. And V is equal to 75. So the percentage or the P is 7.5 is equal to 10% times 75. So 7.5 or 7 and 5/10 is equal to 10 hundredths. So 10% changed to decimal, it becomes 10 hundredths times 75. So the answer is 7 and 5/10. So the equation is equal. Therefore, the answer is correct. Example number 4. 12.5 is what percent of 50? Solution. Our P is 12.5 or 12 and 5/10. The rate is unknown. And base is 50. Okay, we are going to use the formula R is equal to P over B. So R is equal to, substitute, the value of P is 12.5 or 12 and 5/10 divided by the base, which is 50. So the answer is 25 hundredths. So we are going to multiply it by 100 to make it a percent. So R is equal to 25%. So our rate is 25%. Okay, the answer is 12 and 5/10 is 25% of 50. Check. Use the formula P is equal to R times B. We are going to substitute. P is equal to 12 and 5/10. R is equal to 25%. And B is equal to 50. So the percentage is 12.5 or 12 and 5/10 is equal to 25% times 50. Then we are going to change the percent, the rate to a decimal number. So the decimal number of 25% is 25 hundredths times 50. So the answer is 12 and 5 tenths. So the equation is equal. Therefore, our solution is correct. Example number 5. 3 is what percent of 12? Solution. P is equal to 3. R is missing. B is equal to 12. Use the formula. R is equal to P over B. So the value of P is 3 and the value of B or the base is 12. So R is equal to 3 over 12. Then we are going to divide 3 divided by 12. The answer is 25 hundredths. 25 hundredths, multiply it by 100. So the answer is 25%. So this is changing decimal to percent. So the rate is 25%. So the answer is 3 is 25% of 12. Check. Once again, the formula is P is equal to R times B. We are going to substitute the value of P, which is 3. The R or rate is equal to 25% and the base is 12. So 3 is equal to 25% times 12. So then we are going to change percent to decimal. So 3 is equal to 25 hundredths times 12. So 25 hundredths times 12, the answer is 3. So we can say that the equation is equal. Therefore, the answer is correct. Example number 6. What is 5 is what percent of 25? Solution. Our P here is 5 and the rate is missing or we do not know. The base is equal to 25. We are going to use the formula R is equal to P over B. So our P is 5 and the base is 25. So R is equal to 5 divided by 25. So R is equal to 2 tenths. R is equal to 2 tenths times 100. To change decimal to percent. So the rate is 20%. The answer is 5 is 20% of 25. Example number 7. What percent of 45 is 9? What percent is the rate? Of 45 is the base and 9 is percentage. Solution. Use the formula rate is equal to P over B. Rate is equal to 9 over 45. So we are going to divide 9 by 45. The answer is 2 tenths. And 2 tenths times 100. This is changing decimal to percent. The answer is 20%. So the answer is 20% of 45 is 9. It's equal to R times B. And then 70%. And so 9 is equal to 20% times 45. Changing 20% to decimal. 9 is equal to 20 hundredths times 45. The answer is 9. So the equation is equal. Therefore, the answer is correct. Example number 8. What percent of 300 is 75? Solution. R is the unknown number, B is 300, and the P or the percentage is 75. Formula. R is equal to P over B. R is equal to 75 over 300. Then 75 divided by 300, the answer is 25 hundredths. Then we are going to multiply it by 100. This is changing decimal to percent. So the answer is 25%. So the answer is 25% of 300 is 75. Shoot P is equal to 75. R% P is equal to 300. So 75 is equal to 25% times 300. So 25% change to decimal, 25 hundredths times 300. So the answer is 75. Therefore, the equation is equal. So the answer is correct. What percent of 125 is 250? Solution. R is the unknown. Base is 125. P is equal to 250. Okay, we are going to use the formula R is equal to P over B. R is equal to 250 divided by 125. So, 250 divided by 125, so the answer is 2. So, R is equal to 2, then we are going to multiply it by 100 to change to percent. So, R is equal to 200%. So, the answer is 200% of 125 is 250. Right, we are going to check. Use the formula again. P is equal to rate times B. Substitute. P is equal to 250. R is equal to 200%. B is equal to 125. So 250 is equal to 200% times 125. 200% change to decimal. So it becomes 2 times 125. So the answer is 250. So the equation is equal. Therefore, the answer is correct. Example number 10. What percent of 250 is 100? Solution. R is the unknown, or the rate is the unknown value. V is equal to 250 and P is equal to 100. Okay, use the formula R is equal to P over B. So R is equal to 100 divided by 250. So the answer is 4 tenths. So 4 tenths times 100 to make it up, to change it to percent. So R is equal to 40%. So the answer is 40% of 250 is 100. We are going to check. Use the formula again. P is equal to R times B. We are going to substitute the value of P, which is 100. The value of R, or the rate, is 40%. And the base is 250. So 100 is equal to 40% times 250. So change percent to decimal, 40 hundredths times 250. So the answer is 100. So the equation is equal. Therefore, the answer is correct. Alright, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like and hit the notification bell to be updated in my next video.